What's that one? No, it's not that. Video capture source. Yay, there we go. Right. Turn my own volume down. There we go. Your lovers. Okay, so hi, how's it going? I'm gonna probably have a quick coffee and then get this started. Hi. How you doing? Just waiting for my coffee. Right. So here's how this works. I need to do some tests on this. So if there's anyone watching who wants me to do something specific, just tell me in the chat channel, okay? That's all you got to do. And I will obviously, you know. Oh damn, that was good peanut. Right. So all you got to do is just post up, you know, hey buddy, go over there and I'll do it. Okay, so that's it. Right, I have Facebook comment, I've got a mouthful of peanuts. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Right. No. Cheers. So I am guessing that the viewer I can see in my channel is probably Law is great. Yummy. Okay. So, you think I should play? No, maybe not. That's an old image. There will be another one along soon, but I don't want to wait for it because it's very understandable. I can just go a bit of this. Anyone who's played this before will be aware that there is there was collision problems with this. Now I've removed said collision problems and the boat is much more pleasant to travel on. So again, this is one of those things where, you don't have to take this slow boat. It's just an option. And if you do, there's plenty to see on it. Oh, bugger. Bang me desk. Back. There we go. Remember, it is supposed to be slow-paced. It's an adventure. It's supposed to be like the old-fashioned adventures where you're exploring. Okay, so exploration important. Also, a feature many people don't realise is right click equals zoom. See that? Zoom in, zoom out, zoom in. Lots of strange things to see, which I like. Because I put them in here, they were there. Now bearing in mind, you know, a lot of people aren't going to know that this is here. They're going to go to the gondola or whatever. Or they're going to try and get on that one over there. Or there is another ship all the way back there, which is like the sister ship to that one, which takes you all the way home. Maybe. But to me it's just important when I'm checking that I get everything that I need on this. I need to make sure that my frame rates don't drop significantly. Now then, ahead of me I should start seeing Segway Island, which is just its nickname, but that's what it is, it's for Segway. I changed the water physics yesterday, so the water physics now aren't quite so, well, they're a bit random to be honest. And what we're looking for at the minute, and I may edit this ship accordingly, so I should see the island ahead of me soon. Yeah, I'm coming up on it, so we're going to pass this rock. Again, there's secrets to be told everywhere. Okay, so icon rock. Anyone who I've taught in the past will recognise those. Pardon me. Okay. Over there you can see there's an awful lot of chaotic stuff going on, which is generally the idea, incidentally. There's another one over there too. Or there was. Oh, it's gone. Everything has a reason. And a lot of the things in this are there primarily because they should be. It's a slow journey on the boat. I might put some music on the journey, I'll see. I know roughly how long the journey is, so it might be more beneficial to people if they have some music. But you know, it's beautiful here, you can relax, especially if you're an older fellow like me. Sun reflects on the sea, sun obviously in the clouds, live, working together. I think Segway Island's the next major overhaul that I'll be doing, adding some supports and rocks into it. There is stuff to be found in Segway Island, if you know where to look. I'm not going to tell you where. Someone asked me, can you get off on Segway Island? Maybe. Can certainly try. I mean, it does look like there are places you can get off, doesn't it? That's something to consider. Nice. Now then, it's a long journey, incidentally, so if you're like, God, this is a long way, yeah it is, okay, you're going to have to get used to that. If you'd gone on the gondola, then you'd have been there ages ago. Go by Route 3, you'd have been there even quicker, but Route 3's. It's a secret. And I don't think Route 3 is going to be in the demo anyway. Route 2 and Route 1, but not Route 3. It'll leave something for the full version. There are several ways of getting to the island though, and actually achieving your conversation in Malin. Including some completionist ones. Technically at first, when the game first went out as a demo, when I first put it together, Peter, who was the guy who, from our Discord, great chap, suggested the kind of initial basic storyline to me, because I was like thrashing for a demo at the time, because I wasn't actually going to produce one. And then, kind of from that, I got this idea for the puzzle. Now, initially the puzzle was critical. You had to do the puzzle to move on. But then I thought, well, thanks, Alan. Yeah, but your job's to be on a boat, isn't it, man? Do you think I should add music to the boat trip, Alan? I mean, I can do it in the next section. Or should I just make it nice and peaceful, your peaceful sojourn to the island? I mean, quiet's quite nice, isn't it? Can't remember if... Oh, crikey, I do have it. I've got Ansel on this, so I can capture screenshots. Nice. I've got a feeling I'm going to see my disembodied body behind me. Yeah, there he is. Don't care about that, though. That's quite nice, isn't it? Yeah, this is true. There's a lot of hidden stuff in there, isn't there? I keep forgetting about that. Right, sorry, I'm just... Oh god, oh god, oh god. Alt F2 again. Capture. I can actually get a 360 photo sphere, which is pretty handy. High quality. Noish. Up the bloom if I need to. I can add a filter. Let's see. Letterbox. Nice. I'll add a filter. Oh yeah, liking that. That is beautiful, loving that. And snap. And I'll take away the old film. And instead I will add... I don't have a HUD really. Yeah, he doesn't in this one. He does in the next one, but he doesn't in this one. Whoa, that is mad. I love being able to do this. Oh, by the way, this is available in the demo. This is just Alt F2, okay, and that takes you into Ansel mode, which I installed on this. Because I thought it'd be fun, and I was right. It is. There. Perfect. Snap. Yeah, he'll be getting his head again soon. Right. Back we go. I just wanted to check that photo mode was working, which it is. It's pretty cool because photo mode you can just like literally bolt onto it and it just works, which is cool. If you want an advance of the demo, by the way, Alan, just let me know and I'll just send you it over via Dropbox. The actual version itself for general release will be on Tuesday. What I could do, I suppose, technically, is I could put a radio on the boat and let people select whether they want some music or not. It's actually a valid point. This little piece over here, interesting bit of backstory, okay, this little piece here, was actually related to the very first demo, because I couldn't think of a good ending for the demo, and so I had this sub-level called Esoteria, where like all these giant, like, weird looking statues and things were just unhidden when you completed this part of the mission. And it was kind of cool, but at the same time, I didn't think it really worked the way I wanted it to. But I left this on anyway because I thought, well, it's kind of cool. And you know, I know what people are like. A lot of people are just at this point completely zoned. I've got two different kinds of radio model now that work. I've got the standard functional Malin model, which is the one that has a puzzle built in, but then I also have a normal model that just plays music and nothing else. I wanted to use that one because, you know, obviously I thought it'd be a bit better. Another update that's been made, Alan, that people probably won't have realised is the torch or flashlight, depending on where you're from. The actual torch now, beforehand it had a mesh that it used as part of its kind of beam in order to make it look like it was volumetric. Now it just is volumetric, which makes things a lot easier. Over nearly there. This is the bit I've been concerned about because I've been noticing there has been some frame drop over here. Now bearing in mind obviously I'm broadcasting that these kind of frame drops are going to be wary of. Especially if I'm not 100% sure what was causing the frame drop off in the first place. And this is just demo related, this isn't in the actual main either, so that's a teeny bit kind of worrying. I mean, it seems to be better now than it was yesterday, it's certainly not jerking as much. But what happened yesterday was, just for anyone who's actually watching this who does Unreal Engine, I changed the streaming buffer pool to 1.5 gig from what it originally was, which was 1 gig. Recompiled everything, which took 5.5 hours. And on doing that, it was like, well, shit, it's slow as bugs now. So here we go. Okay, we can come off here. Right, so I'm not going to spend forever and a day down here. I just want to make sure that my demo gets me where I need to be. Oh shit, I was meaning to check this mirror actually. Yeah, it looks okay. Okay, so... Hey dude, we're just checking out the demo. I'm going to quick stream to make sure it works. I find if I stream I tend to like, you know, work properly. Okay, let's get up here. I was going to change the time when we got up here so it was much, much darker, but I'm not now. It's a hard enough bloody job as it is getting up here. Okay, I'm going to ignore the storyline for the time being. There's a couple of minor differences in the demo, to be honest, Alan. But most of it, I mean, it's a split branch. I split the entire kind of development branch into the demo. So the demo here, for example, doesn't feature everything that's in the main, because there's no point. I mean, people aren't going to be able to access the bothy and the temples and the Brock and all the other places that are like specific. There's a lot that you can do that people may not realise, and I do want to encourage them to try it out, but you can actually explore a rather large part of this island if you put your mind to it. And I'm not stopping people doing that, because I think it's fun. I mean, it doesn't help that this torch is about as powerful as a wet fart, but I mean, what you see, you can pretty much get to. It's just there's a large amount of the island turned off, but there's just no point having it, you know. God, look at that. Look at the glowing you get reflecting over there. It's just so mad. Ray tracing really does do some amazing things to the game. It really does. Look at that. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Also in the demo, one of the things you may notice is missing, because I made a mistake and we'll probably have to recompile the bloody thing. Oops. Is the flipping lighthouse. I forgot to unhide it because it was hidden during demo mode. So a bit important there. Probably have to find that. Okay, so whoops. Okay. So then if I come up here, here. Right, this should have triggered the ending going through here. I'm not sure why it hasn't. Ah. Yep, there you go. Welcome back to Cadath. Okay, so I need to make some notes for my own benefit here. Love how wobbly this goddamn thing is. Oh yeah, and you can just get back in by just going through the door. Like it says, explore, man. Explore. God knows there's plenty of opportunities to. Okay, the cello, yeah, I just got this new cello music. I was using a more kind of upbeat music, but the cello is much more enjoyable in my opinion. Amanda was actually asking me whether or not this could be used in VR. That was something I was considering actually. I could make an experimental VR mode, but I think it's going to be a whole lot of seasick, to be quite honest, because I don't think the frame rate's going to support it very well without anyone being on a mega machine. I'll make sure the lighthouse gets unhidden. That piece that we just saw there, where we were, I mean, it's very, very easy to get to the Cadath piece, because obviously that's where you go if you've had a nasty, nasty accident. So it's like, well, here's a shortcut to the village. Uh-oh. Yeah, I think you're probably right, Alan. I think you're probably right. You see, just dying in the game doesn't take you to the Cadath level. You've got to actually finish a section to get into Cadath. So, we go up here, in here, over here. And it's been actually, you know, it's actually on a timer now, so whatever I do, I'm on my way to Cadath. Or should be. Yep. Yeah, well, for VR, a lot of people don't know. I mean, I teach people how to do VR as well as part of what I do. You've got to take into account everything with VR. Plus, there's safety issues for people who may not realise that they have, like, you know, severe phobias of heights and shit, because it's so, so very much kind of, what's the word I'm looking for again? Heightened. That's it, heightened when you're using VR. Right, so that's cool. I'll go back to the main menu. Restart it. Yeah, I did. Good question, Yuck Yuck. Okay, so the lighting is actually... Oh, I've made a mistake with that. Doesn't matter. I'm going to go back to Gondola Island anyway. The lighting is obviously a massive part of this. Okay, I designed my island basically so that it would be as pretty as I could possibly make it, even being sinister. Lumen is fantastic in UE5. Now, I converted across the project on about 5 or 6 separate occasions to Unreal Engine 5. And the problem I had with that is, firstly, like the water I had wasn't working, so I got that fixed. Then there were a few other problems regarding physics and the main character. For example, coat physics, because the character used to wear like a quite flappy coat. That used to break the system on quite an amazingly regular basis. Things like this. So, oh shit, I'm off to heaven. So, in the end, what I did was I did a reconversion to Unreal Engine 5, kind of thinking, well, I'll get it to work now because they had version 1. And I got it on, and Lumen doesn't play nice with RTX at all at the minute. Because what happens is Lumen does too much bloom, far too much bloom on everything. So if you're using kind of any form of realistic lights, it's just going to blow it all out like crazy. The upshot of that to me was, unfortunately, that it meant I had to basically ditch Lumen. Now I thought, well, you know, I can go into Unreal Engine 5 anyway and use, you know, non-Lumen for my GI. But I thought, well, if I do that, I'm not going to have the latest version of RTX, because the RTX is, what the flip, only supported in that aspect in 4.27, especially with GI and things like that. So now that I've got, oh, what do you call it again? Yeah, well, now that I've got 4.27 working with GI, I mean, you can see the GI makes a big difference. If I walk over here to the island, everything's got GI on it, you know. Absolutely everything, which is really, really cool. You know, it looks so much better with global illumination. I can't really show you the inside of the house too well, because I'll get back to Kata, but I've got about 15 seconds, and I'll show you the inside of the buildings as well. Now bear in mind that this is the quickest way. Yeah, that's right, it's Luminal PH, because Lumen and RT aren't playing nicely. I mean, literally, I talked to the actual, you know, the guys at NVIDIA about this. Really nice group of people, and look at that, love that. And they said, like, you know, we're not stopping you using it, but you'll find that 4.27 is better supported at the moment, because obviously 5 isn't a final release. So I'm like, right, I'll go with that. Should have just enough time to get in the study. I mean, you can probably see the difference that GI is making in the study. Oh, too late. There we go. Cheers, PH. That's the whole idea of it, man. I just wanted something that looks Lovecraftian, you know, because it's so hard to get that look. And at the same time, we don't want to be able to see the monsters. So I'm going to have to put another note, because it looks like there's a minor fix I need for the demo. However, at least it's only going to be a tiny update. So, hide monster at Segway Island. It's funny, these are all like nicknames the islands have. Cheers, Alan. This was just cobbled together, believe it or not. This little alley thing here was just cobbled together as kind of a waiting place. And, like I say, the what I'm thinking of here is basically, you know, when you die, I might have some little notices start appearing on the wall. I'll probably make that in the final. Something interesting that you may not have seen as well is if I turn on the lights, all the window reflections now are full RT, all of them. So where that comes in particularly interesting is I'm just going to quickly go back to my main menu and see if I can restart the entire game. Hang on. As you can see, it's still very rough, bless it. Oh, did it again. Wrong one. Yeah, restart's not working. I should have set that to somewhere else. Never mind. Okay, so I'll just quit briefly. Then reload. I'll just put a thing on the restart. There we go. So, restart. Not defaulting to start. Instead it's doing a resume. Okay. Yeah, it probably will, to be honest, PH. But I tell you what, as long as you remind me. In fact, I'll put a note there. Note in alley. Don't die, ye dullard. Done it. Right, so that can be added in. There you go, feeling kind. Okay, so as you're here, Alan, if you're still there, have you seen what happens when you take the escape boat yet? I don't know if you've seen that or not. I'm going to quickly check something's working over here as well. But yeah, there's the escape boat, which was always kind of the jokey part, where it's like, oh, I think I'll go back to the island, this is far too hard for me. You know, still able to use. So I'm just going to quickly check the gondolas working in the test. And as you know, this is going to be a much faster check than the other one. Okay, so Gondola Island, we'll just zoom us straight across with. Hang on. Well, well, well. Now that's pretty cool, I think. Even we agree. By the way, there's a reason the guy doesn't have a head. It's just, it may not make sense to everyone. There we go. Well, that's rather nice, isn't it? What are the filters going to put on this? You're kidding. I've got depth of field. Oh, that is so sweet. Man, that is cool. You've noticed. Yeah, there's a reason for that. Remember in the game, the actual, I mean, thankfully there's not too many people in the channel for me to talk about without spoiling shit. But remember what I said about your character's mental. Absolutely insane. So there's a reason for that. What stickers, I wonder? Oh wow, nice. I could put stickers on it. That's crazy. Let's have a look. Posterize, move hard, sharpen, special effects. Oh, holy, holy, holy. Loving it. Let's click snap. Damn, son. That makes me happy. And then back in the game. So Alt F2 just takes him to take a lovely photo of me. Yeah, so remind me to restart the game and I'll show you the reflection thing because I didn't get a chance to do it. I wanted to show that off because I'm really pleased with it. I originally kind of made the gondola ride even faster than it currently is because it used to be like so fast. But one, you'd fall out the back of the gondola car, like it was a really uncomfortable ride. And two, it was being so quick, it's kind of boring, I might as well just teleported. And you know, if you're doing teleport and just to miss everything, then so be it. Oh, for the tentacles that you're kind of briefly seeing in the distance, they're flopping about is a bit random, deliberately. Because I want it to be like strange. Right. So again, going into here, Segway Island is definitely not finished. Although there's something funky up there. Hello. The man has no head because he lost his head in World War I, psychologically. I think probably, by the way, Yuck Yuck, I would estimate before this actually comes out on its final kind of, well, final early release or part 1 release, which will be in June of 2022. I know that Unreal Engine 5 will have officially properly launched by then and they'll have fixed the lumen bugs. Now, if that's the case, the move to 5 is going to be a success for me, then I'll do that. Because to be honest, you're weenie me Leonard, you're a meaty boy. Because, what was I, Christ, what was I saying? Yeah, because it'll be stable by then. So that's what that's about. Okay, so here's an interesting bit, right? So, doing the puzzle. I'm not going to tell you what benefit the puzzle has now, but when you used to do the puzzle, what would happen is it would go and give you, it would open the gate over there, basically, that you didn't have opened before, which would make your life a teeny bit easier, because it meant you could go straight on. Now, we don't have that anymore. We've still got the puzzle here, but that's not what it does. So if you want to, you can go over here now and get straight on board and go straight through the gap. I'll just combine these two together. Now, again, we have this area down here, which was initially built just for the demo and is now becoming a permanent fixture. And yes, you can go down there, and if you're particularly skilled, you can even ride a minecart in. Although the overhead beams will smack your head and you fall off. And then over here, now this is going to be more of an experience because I haven't been this way since I upgraded it a bit. So we have him. Hello. He's a Hattai nerd. And then we can go straight through here now. You don't need to dick around. Admittedly, this means you can also fall to your death, which is a little bit worrying for you. But you know, you can go this way. If I do go this way, nice. Okay, and there are some nasties that will try and eat me if I stay down here. Interestingly, I must have had them turned off at the moment, otherwise I would be dead. Yep, the mystery does indeed thicken, my friend. Right, I better go and check the visibility of the other things there. It's useful for me doing this, you see, kind of live streaming and talking while I'm doing it, is picking up on things that I've missed that I need to fix too. So I can go back up over here. I love this old walkway. I saw something similar to this on a YouTube video about a place in Mexico. I was like, I've got to have that. radio's playing, which is nice. Right, I want to go down here. As mentioned, there's plenty of like little hidden bits, but one of my hidden bits down here I haven't tested yet. So you get to see my hidden bit. Isn't that lovely? It's just bam, ow, eek, ouch, ouch. Right, so what I'm looking for is there should be a little file or something along here. I can't remember where I put it. Ah, there it is. There it is. There it is. Oh, I found that rock. Cool. Yeah, we're missing a few things here then. More than a few actually. There should be something here and there isn't. Right, this means the AI needs tweaking. Not to worry. Not to worry. Boop. Checkpoints, man. Bloody awesome. Right, so if that's not there, that means these aren't either. I need to check that, because that's a serious problem. Because that was working in 4.26, but it wasn't working in 4.27. Constant resolve, where is the AI? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bugs that I've noticed here. See, this is why I do this before it comes out. Now, remember you can still put things in there and it affects things. That's cool. Let's go and check that we can interact with Malin. You should have another flashlight if you need another flashlight. A few minor visual clues to help you on your journey. Yeah, you can fall off the edge and die, so bummer, huh? Safety. What can I say? This entire walkway was actually modelled inside of Unreal Engine using a method that I came up with. It's based on kit bashing. Yarr, me matey. I can see me matey Wayne Leonard is posting on the Facebooks. So let's see what you say. Send me a demo, me matey. I can help you, yarr. Yarr. Yeah, no problem, Wayne. I'll sort you out a demo, matey. Don't you worry. I'll have it ready on Tuesday. So I'm going to do the final stretch of fixes on this, and of course you can have a demo, Wayne. Don't you worry about that. It's nice actually being able to see what's happening in the Facebook channel for a change. Normally I can't. But yep, absolutely, Wayne. Don't you worry about that. No. Audio's too quiet for Malin. Right.
Get the torch, you boom. Just keep the thing. Prime the pump with diesel, then run up and start the jeep. Good lad. See you at the house.
Oh, bye, Malin. going to see if I haven't left a thing open that I shouldn't have done as well. Look at that. What's going on here? These... Oh no, they're fine. Relief. Okay, so quit. Last thing I want to do then. Go back in. Okay, it should find it. Come on, find it. There we go. And bear in mind that I'm just whizzing through this, and there it is. There's serendipity for you there. Check out that reflection. And I'll get the torch. And would anybody like to see what happens when you leave the island and try and go home? This is a big spoiler, so if you don't want to spoil it for yourself, now is your chance, okay? Not to spoil it. I wouldn't test it, so I know it works, so I don't care. So does anyone want to see what happens? No spoilers, that is fine, PA. That's why I'm asking you. If you do decide, look at that, you can even see the torch in his hand, how sweet is that? If you do decide that you do want to, yan niem, as they say though, and this won't spoil it, I promise. You have to go down the old flaking metal gantries over here and get on that ship there, which this guy here will tell you about. Okay, so the Goddess it's called. Good name. I think there's supposed to be two D's in Goddess, but I'm keeping it that way. Also, I believe Bertie and Alan called me on this one. So this area behind here used to be like if you fell into it, you got stuck there. So I've opened it up a bit more, and in the final, there'll be a little bit more to behind here than there currently is. So if you can get in behind there, you can both escape and you can do something. I'm just to show you how you get up there, just in case you're wondering. Let's walk across the roof. Onto the downpipe. So this is how basically you get down there, you see. But you're still in this alley behind here, so it's all part of the whole general knick-knack. And then you've got some wild garlic, by the way, just in case you're wondering. All of the flowers that you're seeing at the minute are seasonal for this part of the Western Hemisphere, for this part far north, and for this time of year. I was very, very careful to try and make sure that all flowers and things that you see for April 1936 in the Western Hebrides are accurate. Which is a bizarre, but there you go. Such a music. I love this cello, by the way. This is the same piece of music you'll hear in the actual menu screen, but what I've done in the menu screen is I've tuned it down to this really low F. Hey lads, tune back. Easy. Into the sea. Also, there are other ways to get around. You know, you can go down here. And I think, from what I remember, because I did this a few weeks ago, you can even use this method here if you need to get to one of the boats. Not the escape boat over there, but one of them. So there's plenty of options. And if you turn on the radio to the music, you know, cool. There we go. Unfortunately, the water in the North Atlantic is very, very cold. So if you're going for any space of time, it will put you. Oh, it's killing me, it's killing me, it's killing me. I'm drowning. I'm drowning, I'm dead. Bummer, huh? So, at least I get to go all the way back here again, and I'll give you my stuff back. So, I can't complain, can I? Yeah. Right then, so I am going to call it, I think, at the moment, because obviously I've got quite a lot of repairs to do of anything, which I'm going to leave to a little bit later on. It's Sunday, it's lunchtime. So I shall talk to all of you lovelies very, very soon, and to everyone who's in the channel, so to me matey Wayne Leonard, to me first mate Wayne Sassia, to PH King, the matey cabin boy, and to Nyuk Nyuk, who's been stolen away on me ship. I'm going to say a fond goodbye, and what I'm going to do is remember to count 10 before I click stop, so that it has a chance to catch everything. So, bom, bom, bom. You're welcome, Nyuk Nyuk. Love having you here, man. That should do it.